All right, y'all. We're back in another video. We're back in another reaction. So yesterday I did not post, and I pretty much explained why yesterday was my birthday, so I didn't plan on posting. But today we are back, and apparently, the one day I don't post, there's always something going on. I heard that there was a clip. I literally just opened my eyelids. I looked like this. Woke up, checked my phone, and I see the title, Caitlin Clark being called the unthinkable. Always something when I'm not here. Just open my eyelids, check my phone, and I see Caitlin Clark being called the unthinkable. Now, I did not watch the video. I said that this is a us video that we have to talk about. But anyways, let's just see what happened. I got the clips ready, the memes ready. Let's just see.
The GOAT. Is she what? I don't know. I just, with my eyes, I couldn't see if she's Caucasian or not. So I think what we're trying to say is what the WNBA currently has is what we like to describe as a cash cow. There is a superstar. And we're not saying that the players on the court need to act any differently. That's the athletes are going to do what athletes are going to do in any sport. And I think we're all learning that WNBA, that's old school football, baby. That is old school football. But I would like the media people that continue to say, this rookie class, this rookie class, this rookie class. Nah, just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch for the Indiana team who...
What?
What? Hey, what?
Wait, because like I said, I just opened my eyelids. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. Maybe I'm tripping. Wait. Rewind.
Oh, yeah, that is
Wait a minute.
That is old school football. But I would like the media people that continue to say, this rookie class, this rookie class, this rookie class. Nah, just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch for the Indiana.
Oh my goodness gracious. This always happens when I'm not here. I never thought I'd be saying this, bro. I never thought I'd be saying this. The WNBA is going to be politic-based. Let me just say this first, and I'm going to give my comments on Mr. Pat McAfee antivirus. The WNBA is politic-based. And it's crazy because 2-3 years ago, a lot of people didn't even know the sport existed. Now, all of a sudden, here come little old Caitlin Clark, big old Angel Reese. Now the world is in shambles. They have the world in the headlock right now, in the chokehold. Because you mean to tell me that this white man on national television with the record button on, the red dot is on. What is that he's drinking? Because that's not Monster. That's not Red Bull give you wings. No, it's not. That's C4 because he's bombing his old show. What is this?
Old school football. But I would like the media people that continue to say, this rookie class, this rookie class, this rookie class. Nah, just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch for the Indiana.
I can only imagine, right? Let's just paint a picture, right? Imagine a black woman saying that. Imagine if a black woman on TV said these words right here.
There's one white bitch.
Imagine a black woman saying that on TV. She would not touch grass again. All her social medias would be deleted. I understand he's white. He's a Caucasian male that drank a lot of C4 before the show, before the segment. But well, I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted to be photo from what I just heard from this man on TV. On TV with the light on. TV, YouTube video, this red light is still on. You see this red light? it's still on regardless. So for him to say what he just said, that's nuts.
That is old school
It's
football.
crazy.
But I would like the media people.
It's outlandishly ridiculous.
That continue to say this rookie class, this rookie class, this rookie class. Nah, just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch for the Indiana team who is a superstar. And is it because she stayed in Iowa, put an entire state on her back, took a program from nothing to a multiple year success story? Is it because she would go on to break the entire points records in the history of the NCAA? Not just the women's record by Kelsey Plum, shout out, but also.
Yeah, I didn't care about nothing you was talking about after you just said that.
For me, that's the.
Because I think Angel Reese dropped a video too, which, let me pull that up real quick. Hold on.
I think so many people are watching women's basketball right now. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too, and I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for this game.
That's Angel Reese in a nutshell. This one line is Angel Reese in 3 to 5, 6 words.
Like, it's not just because of one person. A lot of us have done so much for this game, and Kennedy is me too, and I want y'all to realize that. Basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too.
It's because of me too. So I said before, people do watch Angel Reese highlights. They don't watch just Caitlin Clark. They do watch Angel Reese. They will go on YouTube and type in Angel Reese, putting that mayor on somebody, and hit a post spin layup. People will sit here and watch it. But, I mean, they are the trailblazers of why people watch women's basketball. I can't speak for myself because I did watch the finals last year, which is on the channel, by the way. Go ahead and watch that when you have free time after this video. But still, man, the Pat McAfee just threw my whole, that threw me off. Because now I have so many questions. Where is this on Twitter? I need to see the Twitter reaction to this. Because what if Pat McAfee called Angel Reese a black bee on TV with the red light on YouTube, video, TV, whatever? What if he really just went nuclear on Angel Reese and said this?
This rookie class. Nah, just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch for the.
I can only, bro, the internet would be like, yeah, the internet would literally explode. The internet would explode.
What?
Come on, bro. Like, internet is gonna explode. What y'all think? You can smell that jealousy and hate coming off the screen. She's delusional. Let me zoom in. Let me move out the way and zoom in. This says, hold on, let me zoom in. This way, the fact that she said this is wild and insecure. So instead of apologizing, she took the "oh, I'm special too" route. Interesting. Hate, hate, hate. If you think you're the reason they are coming, pause. No Diddy, no Drizzy. Why does your venue only sell out when Caitlin's in town? According to Angel Reese and Cardoso's, they said that their games are sold out because of them, not because of Caitlin Clark. The Caitlin Clark jealousy is a real phenomenon. See, this is why folks like Stephen A. and Shannon said what they said. Rebecca Lobo, Monica McNutt, and so many others try to make it seem like jealousy not a thing. This said otherwise. I simply can't imagine one person living that rent-free in my head. I mean, again, some people will go on YouTube and type in Angel Reese highlights. Just because you won't do it That don't mean it's not no girls in Baltimore, not Baltimore, Baltimore doing that too. There's girls in Baltimore that's probably built like Angel Reese was when she was in middle school and high school, looking up to Angel Reese, the Bayou Barbie, and typing in post moves. Didn't she say how her life was ruined after she won the college championship? True POS, which is piece of dog dookie. If you know, you know. We're not saying that on YouTube because YouTube know how to leave me alone. That type of stuff. Anyways, yeah, man. I don't know. So I just opened my eyelids, bro. The WNBA is politics based now. That might be the title of the video. The WNBA is politics based off of Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. It's either Caitlin Clark is just this generational superhuman and everybody else is hating, or Angel Reese is spitting facts and y'all need to get off y'all knees. For who, Pat McAfee?
Just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch.
Get off your knees for who? Say it one more time.
Continue to say, this rookie class, this rookie class, this rookie class. Nah. Just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch.
There you go, Chad.
For the Indiana team.
Let him finish what he said.
Who is a superstar. And is it because she stayed in Iowa, put an entire state on her back, took a program from nothing to a multiple year success story?
He's right. Because nobody's going to Iowa. Nobody's thinking about no Iowa basketball, football, soccer, hockey, lacrosse, swim, water polo. Nobody cares about Iowa other than Caitlin. That's how y'all know her. He has a point. But that what he said before, that was energy drinks. That was C4 energy drinks.
Is it because she would go on to break the entire points records in the history of the NCAA? Not just the women's record by Kelsey Plum, shout out, but also...
Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah.
I just, with my eye...
Yeah. I don't know. Should we go down the rabbit hole of Twitter and see what y'all have to say? Because it's either one side of the coin or the other. Let's see real quick. So I just found Pat McAfee on Twitter. What this say? I shouldn't have used white as a descriptor of Caitlin Clark. No matter the context, even if we're talking about race being a reason for some of the stuff happening, I have way too much respect for her and the woman to put into that universe. My intentions were saying were complimentary, just like the entire segment. But a lot of folks are saying it in saying that it certainly wasn't at all. That's 100% on me for that, and I apologize. I have sent an apology to Caitlin Clark as well. Everything else I said is still all facts. Bro, wasn't he just at Caitlin Clark's game the other day? No, wait a minute. Because he was just at her game. Literally. This him right here. This is Pat McAfee right here.
Rips it. Clark, another rebound. Tosses ahead. Wheeler extra feet. Oh, that was pretty. What's the foul?
With alley-oop.
Outstanding team defense. And finish.
It's him right there. It's on the title Pat McAfee Antivirus. On his feet after Indiana Fever sinks huge bucket.
And Pat McAfee in this.
Even the announcer said it, so you can't say it's not him.
And Pat McAfee in this sellout crowd.
And he goes on his show, 3-4 days later, and calls her what? Let's go back, bro. What do you call her again? We're not going to do that. We need to go down this rabbit hole of Twitter real quick. That's what ownerships looks like. ESPN made Pat apologize. This was the WNBA before Caitlin Clark. 8 people showed up to the championship parade in Chicago. Yeah, you right. Because like I said, y'all didn't know the league existed. Then here come Caitlin Clark. Now, when Caitlin Clark win a championship, I expect this entire street to be flooded. Since everybody knows about the WNBA now. Look at him of Caitlin Clark. If Caitlin Clark came out and said, I'm not a YB, I'm the YB, I'd be a lifelong fan of watching every televised game. If Angel Reese say it, she's canceled. I already know that for a fact. Angel Reese would have been canceled if she would have said that. Apology accepted. Dang, you sound like a little white bee. Skip replies.
Said this, I'd be off. In the end, little Patrick, if I said this, I'd be off the air. Put your glasses back on, little bitch.
That's probably how Skip would have said it too. Shanae, which is why you're my favorite on TV. Couldn't have said it any better. Yet, this is my 2 cents. I have been watching the WNBA for 30 years, and I'm the biggest Caitlin fan for over 3 years. I've posted about her when it wasn't cool thing to do, but it's getting out of hand. Oh, yeah,
Physical league full of competitive fire and trash talk. And on the full sequence of that play, Caitlin was talking. And in this league, no one backs down to trash. The WNBA has always been a physical league full of competitive fire and trash talk. And on the full sequence of that play, Caitlin was talking. And in this league, no one backs down to trash talk.
They won't show that. They won't show that. They just show Caitlin Clark in here with a Barry Sanders
with Kennedy Carter, and her choice to retaliate on a non-basketball play was literally foul and something that she has struggled with her entire career. That was not okay. But one player's
I seen a post about Kennedy Carter. Yeah, she's a crash out. She's a crash out. They said that Kennedy Carter was kicked off the Phoenix Mercury because she wanted to fight her teammates. Yeah, you could tell in her face she is a crash out.
That was not okay. But one player's approach is not indicative of an entire league. All rookies, especially
when people say you look like Russell Westbrook,
one picks. I know what it's like. Have been tested mentally, physically, emotionally, from Candace Parker to Sabrina Ionescu to Kelsey Plum to Skylar Diggins-Smith. And a few days ago, Alyssa Thomas was just ejected for a hard play on Angel Reese. Plays like this happen in sports. But now it's being used to further agendas that don't serve the game. So when it comes to women's athletes, there's this expectation that players in the heat of the game should constantly stop what they're doing and be appreciative of Caitlin. They should bow down instead of being the competitors that they are. These women are elite basketball players who are competitors, who show up and show out every night before the eyes were there on the game. We all know and we appreciate the unparalleled amount of growth and attention that Caitlin, I'm her biggest fan, is driving to help become the beacon of so much interest and engagement and viewership to this game. But that narrative, that actually does a disservice to her, because the ones who grind through that type of grind become beasts. This is not hate. This is hoops.
Yeah, she practiced that last line off camera. This last line right here, she definitely practiced this. This line right here.
Become beasts. This is not hate, engagement and viewership to this game. But that narrative, that actually does a disservice to her, because the ones who grind through that type of grind become beasts. This is not hate. This is hoops.
Yeah, she tried to eat with that one. I ain't gonna lie. She practiced that off camera. She tried to eat. She said, I ate with that line. Anyways, but yeah. See, but things like this too, Angel Reese is still gonna say stuff like this.
Yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, they still gonna say Angel Reese is delusional. Was she offended? She was definitely offended, 100%. Bill. What's his name? Bill Tom Callahan. Yeah, she was definitely offended. Definitely. Stephen A. basically just said he makes these ladies famous. Have you ever heard of Monica McNutt? You have now, because she's the first to take
List, et cetera, WNBA player in her own right. Ask her how it's been to be on First Take. How about Andrea Carter, who's a rising star in this business? How much do you think First Take helped that? What about Kimberly Martin? What about Molly Kiram herself? Now, I have sat back for years and taken a lot of shit from people. Some who don't know what the hell they're talking about. Some who act like they don't know just because they want to get at me. I could care less about people getting at me. I just want you to be accurate. And it is highly offensive to me when somebody implies or flat out states, like Monica McNutt did this morning, which was factually incorrect. I challenge anybody to find a show in sports television that discusses women issues, that discusses the WNBA or women's sports, that highlights and profiles female analysts more than First Take.
I thought he was going to say himself personally, because I was about to say, when has Stephen A. ever talked about women? Just in general, like, what? But anyway, that's that. Stephen A. about to crash out. Stephen A. about to crash out over ESPN. Oh, we ain't going back to YouTube. We're going on X. We need to find some more Pat McAfee. Oh, this right here. This what made her a crash out. This clip right here. Kennedy Carter, 25 years old, nicknames herself Hollywood, declares the WNBA early in 2020. You can declare as long as you're 22. It's the fourth pick by the Atlanta Dream. 2021 got terminated from the Atlanta after threatening to beat up her own teammates. Conduct detrimental to the team. LA Sparks picked her up and waived in mixed season for poor conduct. Played in Turkey, signed with the Chicago Sky, and assaults Caitlin Clark in her Sky's seventh game. Yeah, she's a crash out. 100%. The reason why you're watching women's basketball, yeah, we've seen that already. Yeah, we need some more Pat McAfee, man. Like, where is it at? Where is the McAfee news at? I don't care about the media. Let me see if we can find.
He had some coffee. He probably had an energy drink. Do we have his sound?
Yeah, C4.
We can't play it right now. I think Pat got a little bit too amped. He forgot, like, man, this live. This, normally we have a conversation like this, Monica. You and your girls off air, but we got a microphone and we got a camera with a red dot going. So what did you think when you heard P Mac
down? Honestly, y'all, my first thought was, okay, here we go with this not being about race. Right? From a person who is white, right? And again, this is where I say, and I'm speaking honestly, clearly, concisely. This is where I say multiple things can be true, right? I wonder what this would look like if Caitlin Clark was Black. She's proud of who she is. That's fantastic, right? But this is where all the layers of this conversation come in.
Right.
The WNBA is a predominantly Black women's league. It's also largely a queer league, right? And the gender, sexuality, race, it's hard to parse this out of that conversation, at least for me as a woman, because I can't walk away from any part of who I am, right? And so his point about the other white chicks in the league that have been buckets, sure. Stewie's the MVP. He has won multiple championships with the Las Vegas Aces. DT, obviously, we had a conversation about her as a GOAT, right? But to act as if there is no space to sit back and just wonder, again, all I'm asking for folks that have just joined is to open your mind. Ultimately, you may disagree, and that's fine. But you should be able to hold space to evaluate all the pieces that seem to be at play. Now, if you decide to pick up 3 instead of 6, that's on you. But you got to be able to sit back and acknowledge all the pieces at play, just out of respect for humanity at large, I would say.
Monica, you said something very interesting, and you would know better than I. But I was thinking this, but I never said it. But since you brought it up, let's go here. How much do you think predominantly Black queer helps or hurt the WNBA?
That's a loaded question, Shannon. I think the W in the last years have done a great job of leaning into who they are. They are not hiding who these women are, and these women are not hiding who they are. One thing about this rookie class has been their willingness to share their lives. But I had a chance to catch a great documentary this summer, courtesy of the WNBA PA, and I'm blanking on the name of the documentary, and I apologize, but it highlighted Jonquel Jones, Breanna Stewart, and Nneka Ogwumike, right? Mm-hmm. And as veterans in this league, JJ's been an MVP. Nneka Ogwumike has won a title and been an MVP. Stewie obviously has been a multi-time MVP and won championships. As veterans, they talked very honestly about opening up their lives, right? Because that was a big choice for them. And one of the commentators, Lindsey Gibbs, in that piece talked about being able to enjoy this league and celebrate these women even more when you get to know them, right? And I think that star power of this rookie class growing up with social media, Caitlin has 2 million, Angel has 3 million, right? They've already been used to sharing their lives. Right. And so I think the W has leaned in on who they are, but as new audiences are getting...
Due respect, I could care less, to be honest with you.
They might have chosen an alternative life that's outside of the norm, whatever norm is. There's a new definition of norm now.
As far as when it comes to marketing and branding and doing it that way. Now, if they want some ideas, from the true number one marketer and brander himself, I can guide them in which way to go and know how to do it.
Get out my ear. And with extra white teeth. What are you talking about?
Welcome. It's room for everybody. Mm-hmm. There have been 28 years of groundwork, and there have been numbers of opportunities of research, right? And then when you look at the demographics of this league, just keep your mind open to what is the reality of someone else's experience that may not look like you. That's the part that's frustrating to me in this conversation, y'all. One, to hear ex-athletes say, oh, just let her do whatever. And two, folks that aren't taking the time to just do a little bit of digging about what the WNBA has been, how powerful these women have used their voices, what they stand for, because it's beautiful.
They could care less if they see what they be calling the last great white hope. That's all that matters. They don't care about Angel Reese and what she got to say. That's why they keep saying the same thing. They keep calling her Delulu. They keep calling her delusional. She's jealous. She's envious of something that she's beaten in the championship.
Yes, and thank you for opening up and sharing that with us. I mean, you being around the game, you playing the game, you. So I tried to give women, because
and Monica has actually played, she's played at that level. So it's not like she just chatting to me chatting.
I got a nice size platform. So I want to give you an opportunity to share, tell whatever story that you want to tell. You want to talk about your upbringing. You want to talk about your life as a professional athlete. You as an entertainer or a celeb, have at it. But it's not as easy as you think, Monica, because a lot of times women say no.
I'm about to stop you right now. I believe you.
Hey, it ain't nothing to hit the subscribe button. That's a free button. I've been doing YouTube. I took YouTube serious for about 2 years now. And we literally under halfway from 1,000. So this is a free button. Go ahead and hit that sub button. I'm an athlete, So I have an idea what they're talking about, but still, the subscribe button is very free. It's free 99. It's free. It's free in a penny. I'm just saying. Saying. I don't really hear nothing else. Again, I can only imagine if Angel Reese called Caitlin Clark that. Angel Reese would be canceled for 3 years plus.
Before I said yes, because I done seen some nightcap clips, okay? And you do have to ask yourself, is this a safe space, right? And so I
now with Chad here, it's not.
Believe you when you say
Chad here is not a safe space.
You want to have that conversation, right? But I think because of the opportunities to brand
just be talking though,
for women are a little bit hold on, let me get my words right. The opportunities for women
been playing. She got a 1,000-point ball from Georgetown
to build their brands are so heavily scrutinized, right? That you probably think more dutifully before you say yes to an opportunity, depending on how it fits and if you feel that the space is safe. So I don't know why people are saying yes or no to you, but honestly, like if we had this thing this morning, like I would not have thought of myself as a nightcap guest just based on the clips that I've seen. And I've met Ocho in person. I've obviously met you in person. I think y'all are great guys, but like, I'm not going to tell y'all what goes down in my bedroom. Like, right?
Yeah, this is not a safe space. That's the problem.
And so you do just wonder.
This is not a safe space to be in.
If spaces are safe. And so as you continue to grow your platform, I would encourage you maybe to offer the topics in advance. And you may have done this already, right?
Yeah. I always ask any guest, is there anything that you're uncomfortable with? I ask a question. You can also say, well, Shannon, you know, that question that you asked me earlier I talked about, can you not air that? Boom, we take it out.
Yeah, I got you.
Because I want you to be, most of the time when people come, they're speaking their truth. Now, if I ask you a question and you tell me what went down in your bedroom, how am I being messy?
How did we get to the bedroom from Pat McAfee to the bedroom? Yeah, we about to get off this video.
Privy to many a conversation, pushing and pitching.
We about to get off this vid. But anyways, we understand what's going on here, bro. The WNBA is now politic based off of these two people, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Now, we never thought we'd see the day because according to that X post, that Twitter post, it's only 8 people that showed up to a parade. Now when Caitlin Clark win the championship, if she does, it's going to be the whole city. Going to pop out for Caitlin. But anyways, man, you guys let me know what you think of Pat McAfee. Do y'all think he went too far by calling her a white bee on national television, on ESPN, on YouTube, regardless the red button is on? Or do you feel like he has every right to say that and he doesn't need to apologize for what he said? And he's just spitting facts. You guys let me know down below in the comments. And I'm going to see you guys in the next video, man. Okay, so this is something I found real quick about the Angel Reese segment from the other part of the video.
Play harder against someone. It's just nature. Because you know they can embarrass you. You're not going to embarrass me. You're not going to have me on SportsCenter. Especially now. And I know ESPN really covering the WNBA. I'm not going to be your highlight package. It ain't going to happen, Monica. I'm sorry. It's not.
Definitely. That's in all sports.
When this conversation come back up, and I'm not around, I just want you to keep that same energy. Because that's all it is. And to me, that is beautiful. That is the point of competition, and it should be celebrated.
Yeah.
Angel Reese had some comments today.
Yeah.
Take a listen to the sound, what Angel Reese had to say today.
It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball. You never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too, and I want you to realize that. A lot of us have done so much for this game, and Kennedy has been here before, obviously, but there are so many great players in this league that have deserved this for a really, really long time, and luckily, it's coming now.
Yeah. Talk your trash. What you talking about, man? You watching the game because of me. And she ain't lying because I'm one of them. What you talk about?
I already know Chad is. He YouTubing Angel Reese highlights.
I already know thoughts on the comments, Monica.
I love it. I love it. And this is where we talk about you're not going to turn into somebody different overnight. Angel Reese has never shied away from the mic. She's willing to wear that villain label, however unfair it may be, but she gets it in the macro. And what I love about Angel, even when she announced she was going pro in Vogue, she speaks about the macro. And she does that deliberately. That is not just, I'm going to just throw in the women that have come before me, right? And I think that is important and what is endearing about watching her. But she's absolutely right. The girl, I'm sorry I don't know her name, but the girl streamed a Skies preseason game on her phone, y'all, and had umpteen tens of thousands of viewers that were watching.
I think it was like 2 million. Wasn't it like over 1 million?
It got over 1 million. But you know what I mean? So there is a demand. She absolutely has been a part of creating that demand. She's a huge part of this rookie class as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can't.
You see how confident she was when she said that? You see the shoulder roll she put out? Look.
Rookie class as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
she thought she ate with that, huh?
we can't.
She thought she ate with that. She said.
I guess he watched us this morning. He had some coffee. He probably had an energy drink.
Yeah, we seen this part right here already. The McAfee part.
Who an advertiser or a sponsor try to reach. So it doesn't make sense for them to give us money if the people that they're trying to reach are not watching Nightcap, not watching Club Shay Shay.
Right.
And so what you're saying, Monica, is like, okay, we got to appeal to the people that you're trying to reach. Mm-hmm. But to say that gay and queer people don't buy health and don't buy auto insurance is just not true. To say they don't go grocery shopping or buy cars. You know, normally we have a conversation like this, Monica, you and I, you and your girls.
Yeah, we seen this part. But yeah, anyways, that's going to be the end of this one, man. You guys let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about this whole situation. I'm going to see you guys in the next video, man.